A bookshelf tour has been requested and I am more than happy to oblige. I do need you guys to keep in mind that I research and write about weird books for a living, so some of what you're about to see may shock you. First of all, let me say I don't just have one bookshelf. That would be insanity. This is my bookshelf just for all the cookbooks I own. One of my favorite parts of it is this menu for a restaurant I went to in Nashville that later became a Michelin star restaurant. You see a lot of TikTok favorite books on here, like Simply Delicious, Old Time Hockey's cookbook, and then you'll see the Betty Crocker 1970 cookbook, which was where my grandmother got a lot of her recipes. There's some Julia Child on here. I have cooked from that. Thought it was mid. When you first enter my house, you will see this tiny auxiliary bookshelf with some of my favorite books on it, including Ducks by Kate Beaton, Complete Tales of Edgar Allan Poe, and a bunch of romance novels. Jump scare, this is my biggest book. It is a collection of Marie Osmond's dolls that I did buy for work. This is my smallest book, The Little Guide to the Golden Girls. These are my bins of shame, where I keep all the things that I have written about for work or where I might write about for work. Things like Living with Scarves and Love in the Afternoon, a cookbook with recipes from your favorite ABC TV soap operas. I really think that bookshelves should be messy. I had a friend in college who would read all of her books on Kindle and then buy a hard copy if she liked them. And I thought that was crazy. I think you should beat up your books a little bit. I think that's kind of what they're made for. So I know my bookshelves are a mess and that just makes me happy. Sometimes I'll buy something for work that I think is going to be terrible, like Ms. Tree. This is like a hard-boiled PI book starring a lady, which was crazy back then. And it actually ended up being radical, so you will never probably see me write about it, but I love this thing. I have several books written by people that I know or that I've worked with in the past. People that I work with currently, Love Dennard, you should follow him. I have many copies of a book that I wrote part of. I have Proust, and I have Evie Dunmore, and lots of Becky Chambers, and exactly one graded comic from my comic book collection. That's the tour. Let me know if there's anything I missed or if there's anything that you want more detail on. I would love to talk about my books.